A couple of days ago, I started posting customer success stories on my website about how my customers have been using MyPal in their own businesses. And these articles are so good that some people even asked me if I have hired any writers to do these. My answer is, of course, not. What I did was that I have built an AI multi agent workflow to automate the entire process of preparing these customer success stories, from writing a compelling story to preparing a captivating title to preparing all the SEO optimization elements to it, such as keywords, etc., and even repurpose the article into different social media posts so that I can take and post on my social media channels as well. This AI multi-agent workflow has been really useful for me because I have a lot of customer success stories to write in pipeline. There are around dozens of them right now. So there's no way I could write every single one by one as a super small team because I also got a lot of other work to do. So by training an AI workflow upfront to really understand my requirements and standards and writing style, I can easily scale this process of writing customer success stories much faster. I believe writing customer success stories is something that a lot of businesses do, not just my business. So that's why in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how I have built that AI workflow to automate the entire process in just minutes, and also share the template for you to check it out and further customize it to match your exact needs. To get started, let's go to your MyPal workspace, head over to the Workflows tab where we can build multi-agent workflows. To start a new workflow, you just simply describe what kind of workflow you need here, and MyPal will handle the initial setup for you. No manual setup needed at all. For my business, my process of writing customer stories typically take place like this. First, I will take in the responses from my customers based on a set of three questions. Then, based on those responses, I will prepare the content of the story, then prepare a title for the story, then I will prepare some SEO keywords to include in the article to optimize for SEO, and I will also prepare a LinkedIn post and an X post that I can take to post on my own and as well as my business's social media channels. So let's describe that process here so that the AI would understand given a customer's background, their product usage, review, as well as a code from them. What we're going to do is that first, write the customer success story content. Then I would want the AI to brainstorm 10 different titles for the story so that I can pick the best one, then list out all of the SEO keywords related to the story, and then write a LinkedIn post to share about the story, and then write an X post together with the link to read more. Write an X post. And the X post here could be just repurposed from the LinkedIn post. Feel free to customize the instruction as you wish. Maybe you have a different framework for writing customer success stories, or maybe you have different social media channels to post on. Once you're ready, just click Generate with AI, and MyPal will generate the entire AI workflow exactly the way you need based on your initial description. Now, let me explain a little bit about what's happening here. Essentially, for this AI multi-agent workflow, human will provide customer background, product usage review, and customer code here. And then the AI will execute 5 steps sequentially. Each of these steps will be carried out by an AI agent that you can assign based on your existing library of AI agents, or you can leave it as blank and the AI will also create the agents for you. For this AI workflow, I haven't had a customer success story writer or customer success story title brainstormer or SEO keywords brainstormer yet, but I do have a LinkedIn post writer here, and also I also have a Twitter post writer too. So I'm gonna assign these two agents here. Now, if you are new to multi-agent workflows, you may be wondering why using 5 different agents here instead of just one. Let me explain why. For each of these steps, you may have different requirements and instructions for the agent. Writing the customer success story content would be different from writing an X post or a LinkedIn post, and also very different from brainstorming the titles. So by breaking it down to different steps like this, it's actually easier for you to train AI agents that can be specialized for each specific task, that you can provide more instructions for them in order to perform their best at their specific task. And when you combine them together, they will bring out the best for you. Now that my AI workflow is ready, let's save the workflow. And we will be redirected to the AI workflow builder on MyPal, where you can further customize this AI workflow to meet your exact needs. Feel free to add more inputs, add more steps, or reorder these steps as you see fit. For now, I think the flow of this AI workflow is good enough, but I want to further fine-tune the agents responsible for the first three steps to make sure they produce the output that actually match what I'm looking for. First of all, let's go to this write customer success story content step, and let's head over to this agent who is responsible for this step. Now, what I can do is that I can further enhance this background with AI. Okay, and this is the updated agent with all the enhancements. Let's rename it to MyPal Customer Success Story Writer. Now, what I want to do is that I want this agent to follow MyPal's brand voice when writing this customer success story. So what I can do is that I can create a new style where I can paste some of MyPal's previous content here. Click Analyze, then MyPal will automatically analyze and understand the brand voice so that I can create this style. Let's rename it to MyPal's brand voice and select this brand voice for this agent. That means when the agent writes the stories, it will try to mimic the brand voice of MyPal to make sure that the writing is always on point. Now, another thing I can do is to change the model to the model option that I think is best for the task at hand. When it comes to writing, I always choose Claude 3.5 Sonnet because it is the best model based on my experience that can pick up the brand voices and the styles the best. So now that my customer success story writer is ready, I can go on to the next step, which is to brainstorm titles for the story. Now, I think this step only needs to brainstorm titles based on the actual customer success story content of the previous step. I don't think the inputs, customer background, customer code, and product usage review are necessary. So I'm gonna remove these inputs and just leave this content here. Now I want to further fine-tune this agent too. So I will enhance it. Then let me rename it to Title Brainstormer. I want a list of 10 catchy and relevant titles. Then I can head over to the model settings to change it to Claude 3.5 Sonnet because I really like the creativity of Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Now, another thing I can do to make this agent even better is to provide some example outputs in this case, which are some previous titles that I have named my customer success stories, so that Cloud 3.5 Sonnet will have a better benchmark of what good titles look like. So I'm gonna head over to the design output format and I can provide some sample here. Let me provide 3 samples, I think. So I will sample 1, sample 2, sample 3. Okay, I think it's good enough for now. List SEO keywords related to the story. Let me fix the prompt a little bit to make it cleaner. Now for this agent, what I'm looking for is that I want this agent to be able to list all the keywords relevant to this story of all different types, from navigational keywords, long tail keywords, transactional keywords, and more. So what I'm gonna do is that in this design output format, I will give more details about my requirements here, a list of targeted keywords for each category. And the 4 category I'm looking for are informational keywords, then commercial keywords, transactional keywords, as well as navigational keywords. And I would like the agent to make sure to include both short tail and long tail keywords in each category. Okay, now I think the AI workflow is good enough. So let's run this AI workflow to see how it goes. Now, We can start a new run and provide some inputs for the AI workflow to execute on. I will take some recent responses I got from one of my customers and put it in the corresponding space. And this AI workflow will first write the customer success story. I think it's pretty good. It matches the style that I want, which is straightforward, clear, but still has the storytelling element to it. And then here's the titles, 10 titles that it has brainstormed. I really like this fifth title, outperforming Google Ads. So I think I will use it. And then this is the list of keywords related to the story, including all of the keywords of different types here. And finally, this is the LinkedIn post to share about the story. And this is the X post. And with this AI workflow, as you can see, I have automated this entire process in just minutes. This process can easily take me 1 hour if done manually. But now with this AI workflow, I can easily generate all the content in one go in just minutes like this. And the task of writing customer success stories, writing effective customer success stories suddenly became a lot easier for me, given the fact that I still have dozens of stories in the pipeline right now. I will leave the link to my pal's official customer success page for you to check out some stories written by this AI workflow for you to see it for yourself whether they are good enough. I will also leave the link for the template of this customer success story writer AI workflow so that you can try it out for yourself and duplicate it to your own workspace for further customization if needed. For now, please take care and I will see you in my next videos.